Critical systems exposed. Vital signs critical. Missile turrets activating. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. System curtailed. Massive overcharge detected. System back online. Massive overcharge detected. Serious trauma detected. Toxicity at critical levels.
What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. Today I want to try a new gun on an older build that I released just a few days ago, purely because I got a lot of stuff in my comments saying you should try this. So let's take a look at these comments. And as you can see here up on the screen, straight away in a Sanctuary and with the Smuggler as well, both said, in case you have not done so yet, try this build with the Bighorn or an oh my god. And obviously you can see below it says try it with the Bighorn. And just before we get started doing that and I show you these absolutely incredible results, don't forget to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up and hit the bell so you're notified when I upload more Division videos. Even better, go on over to Twitch and hit follow. I could be streaming live right now. And if you need a community Discord, there has never been a better time to join. You'll find the link down below in the description. And with all that said, let's get started. So we're talking about Strikers builds here, and you'll have seen some clips at the beginning and you probably guessed, you know, because the Bighorn is very distinctive when you see it, that I was using the Bighorn. And this is the build that I was using. Give or take. So I'll show you what I did. For the raids, I tend to put in the Striker's chest piece. And then I'll put a Group O piece here in the bottom in my holster. It's just so much easier to build stacks. In some of the clips as well, you might have seen I still had Technician on. Just ignore that. I kind of flicked on the fly and didn't really set it up properly just to try and test it. And now I'll show you the real results. So obviously, we are now in the range. Before I go over the stats, we're in the heroic range. I know my world's set to normal, but that doesn't matter. We're in the heroic range, and I'm just going to basically build some stacks really quickly. So you can use whatever you want here. A shotgun, Dark Winter, anything you want to build your stacks really quickly. The Dark Winter is really nice anyway. Get in the stack straight away. Then obviously now I've got a bit, so you can see there on the side of the Bighorn there is stacks to build on this as well, and that's by getting headshots. Now these stacks stay with you quite a while. Like you can see, look, they're only just starting to degrade down now. So just keep that in mind, how long these stacks are staying with you, and you can just build them back up just by getting a few more headshots. And you can see there at the top of the game there's 1.5 million, easy. You know, 1-2 million, just really easy, and it's absolutely beautiful. You've seen the reload time, and if you're going to see the body shots, and a lot of people say, oh, do you want to show headshot damage? You can see 800k, 600k, depending on if you're hitting, you know, the armor or if you're hitting the health. So it's really nice, and let's have a look why it is so nice. So here's the Bighorn. You can see here. What I'll do, I'll compare it to the Police M4 because that's what I was using in the previous video. So that's more of a fairer test, and just ignore it's missing the mod. But you can see here the Bighorn hits harder, but it is a little bit slower with less in the mag. Now, what you've got to bear in mind is this is already expertise 12. This has got no expertise on it whatsoever. So this has got an extra 12% weapon damage, whereas this one hasn't. Which pretty much says to me that the Bighorn is going to win out. It's going to be absolutely crazy when I get them expertise levels in. One thing I just didn't talk about and I just missed, and I'll just show you really quickly before I get back into talking about the gun talents and things like that, is if you stack this up and say an enemy's run really far away with you and you're struggling to kill him, obviously you know with the Bighorn you can switch into semi, you know, and get 5 million quite easily, you know, just by doing this. 5.6 million there, you know, 4.7, and then if we want to go into the body, 2.8, and then we know we're losing stacks here at the moment, so not the top end damage, but still very respectable. You know, mills 2.8, still very respectable damage. All right, so let's take a look at the Bighorn and why is it doing so much damage. Now this one isn't quite, I'm missing another, I thought it was optimized, but I guess not. I'm missing a little bit here, which could make it even better. I'm going to go and optimize that right away after this. So when scoped, it switches to semi-automatic fire mode, dealing 450% weapon damage with each shot, and that's why that is so huge. But headshots grant 2% headshot damage, and it stacks up to 50 times. Once at full stacks, 10 stacks decay every 4 seconds until all stacks have been removed. Headshots delay decaying of stacks. So as you can see, when I started shooting again, they just went back up again. And it's not that hard to keep that up at all. I know no one's going to hit 100% headshot rate, me certainly not. But this is just crazy fun to run. Like out of nowhere, the Bighorn is super relevant. It was pretty good already. It just got left in the dark by some other guns. But this makes it absolutely fantastic. And because we're using Gunner, we get some health on kill. We get some extra RPM as well, so don't forget that. You get access to the pulse that comes with Gunner, so if you want to disrupt them rather than use a shield, you can do that also. And it's just really, really nice. And I've actually switched my permanent loadout to this. I've taken my Police M4 off my Kingbreaker. I just enjoy running it that much. And you'll have seen from all the clips in raids and stuff, I used it all the way through my stream. I never took it off. I'll probably make an ass of myself now, but we're going to do this live, because then you get a live reaction. If I go down, I go down. If I miss all the headshots like I just did then with him, then I miss all the headshots. Peek. Is he laid down? He's laid down here. Hi. Just look how quick that damage ramps up. It's crazy. Got him. Tag him. Yeah. No thanks. Not today. I'll run through the next area as well so you can see. I don't want to show you one really easy area. This, you know, heroic missions nowadays are pretty easy, right? You can go all red, put a revive hive on, and you'll always make it through. You don't really need to worry too much about it. Obviously, this one's a little bit trickier. Depends how good you are with headshots on controller. Hard enough for people like me on PC. But as you can see, it's going fairly well. Stacks are doing decent enough. This guy's gonna get my shield. Oof. Well done. Come on, don't let me start score because you're not peeking. Oh, nice. 4 mil headshot there, just peeking in. I thought I'd have a cheeky go at it, see if it would work out for the video, and it did. Oh shit! So I was gonna show you on the Chunga. I guess we're gonna give it a go with a rogue agent. I honestly don't know how well this is gonna go. Well, he's run off. Oh, sugar, that really is going to hurt. I don't want me to...
Critical.
Jesus. He had some skills.
Defender drone detected. Hostile
I
defender.
mean, we got this covered here. Look at the damage. Need to
Rogue
get
sniper
my shield out.
detected.
Reload quick and we can finish this guy off.
Hostile sniper turret detected.
Yeah, damage is just too good.
Rogue blinder firefly detected. Hostile blinder firefly detected.
And you can see on the side, even though it doesn't look like I'm hitting a lot of headshots, my headshot bar's pretty high up. Cover, please, thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How can he hit that angle? I'm sure we can't do that. And, you know, no real problems there whatsoever.
Rogue agent eliminated.
Bye.
All clear.
Interact.
I repeat, the compound is all clear.
That can't be.
I declare hacks. We can't move it that far. Come on, Massive. Some hacks. That's going to be it for the video, guys. I really hope, I'm glad it worked out. And I'm glad we got to see rogue agents in the end, because it does show that the build is completely viable. Obviously, you do take some damage, but like I said, I've got a reviver hive. I can play dangerous until that's down. No problem whatsoever. As you can see, stat-wise, I'll go through it really quickly. I'm shy 4% crit chance, but I'll take it. And that's because the gun itself doesn't have any crit chance on, and we're used to having 2 crit chance mods. So that's why it's down a little bit. If you wanted to see very quickly, Seska, weapon damage, and then crit chance, crit damage, crit chance because of the Seska. Then we're going to take Grupo, crit damage, weapon damage, crit chance. And obviously I've taken Obliterate. You could take Glass Cannon, take whatever you want here. And like I said, you could put on the Striker chest piece and then put in a Grupo holster or a Grupo gloves or a Grupo knees, whichever you've got. You can obviously switch all this around. If we're going to look at the holster, weapon damage, crit chance. I'm not going to go through the Striker stuff. If you want to see that in more detail, by all means, check out the previous Striker 2.0 video. And then on the backpack, we've got weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage. And then on the hands, weapon damage, crit hit damage. And then on the knees, weapon damage, crit hit chance. And it just works up absolutely beautiful. Make sure you've got assault rifle damage on your gunner spec'd out. And that's going to be it. Have a lot of fun with this. I am certainly going to be using it for now. It's just absolutely brilliant. I really, really enjoyed it. And as you see, I didn't even use the LMG to build the stacks up. Sorry, the SMG to build the stacks up. Really didn't feel like I need to. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know what guns you've been running with your strikers down below. Thank you for watching, agents. Don't forget to come and say hi over on Twitch and hit follow. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.